Hello dear students, welcome to SM Tutorials. In this lecture we will talk about how to write an HTML program. So let's move on to start our today's lecture. First of all we will see what is an HTML editor. An HTML editor is an application or a program which is used for writing an HTML program. As we know that in HTML we will write HTML markups. We may also call it as a editor which is used for writing HTML markup for a web page. To write an HTML markup, we don't need any specialized kind of editors like a notepad, which is an application in Windows, can be used to write an HTML markups. If you are a Mac user, you can use TextEdit as a HTML editor. But there are a special kind of HTML editors available in the internet. Such kind of editors are not recommended for a learning purpose. These kind of editors are used by the advanced user. But here I can also give a brief introduction of such editors also. Such kind of editor has kind of additional functionalities also which can be benefited for the code writer. So next we will see the category of the HTML editors. There are basically two categories of HTML editors. The first one is text editor. The next one is WYSIWYG editors. Text editors are also called source code editors. WYSIWYG editor means what we see is what we get editors. What is the difference between? I will give a brief introduction of these two editors. The first one is text editor or source code editor. Basically, in such editors, what we do is we will write a manual code in order to design a web page. In order to use such kind of editor, text editors, we have to write a code. So basically we need a knowledge to write a code for HTML. So we will write a code in text editor, source code editor. And the next one is WYSIWYG editor. In such kind of editors we don't write a manual code, but we will actually design the web page without writing code but with our graphic visuals. So both editors have some pros and cons. It is recommended to use the text editors for designing of websites. Some of the text editors I have written here like Atom, Eclipse, Notepad++, Sublime Text, Ultra Edit, Visual Studio Code, etc. These kind of editors are available on the internet. You can see by searching on the Google. By writing a text editor on the Google search engine, you will see a big list of such kind of editors. And the WYSIWYG editors, I have told, such kind of editors we will not actually write the code but we will actually design the code. In such kind of editors we require a graphic skills, designing skills. Such kind of editors are also available on the internet. You can also search such kind of editors on the internet and see a huge list. I have written here few of them like Dreamweaver, First Page, Google Web Page Designer, Web Plus, eGenerator, and the list goes on. So basically you now know that what is an HTML editor, and what are the categories of editor. Next, we move on to write our first HTML page. Here I have written few steps. I have written first here, create a new folder for the HTML files. Next I have written create an HTML document, write basic code in HTML document. Next, save file as HTML document, and the last one is the run the HTML code and view the output of the code written in the chosen web browser. I have written first here, create a new folder. Actually it is a good practice to create a new folder, as we will see in every lecture a new kind of markups, new kind of code. Instead of putting each and every file at different locations on the computer, it is the best practice to put all these files in a same folder, because in future it is easy to locate such kind of files from one place. After creating a new folder, we will create an HTML document, then write there some basic code, then save that file as HTML, then we run the code and see what output it will give. So next, first of all, we will create a new folder. Actually I have already created a folder here. Now you have to create a HTML document. For that, what we do, we will open a text editor. I have told you it is recommended to use a notepad, as I am working in a Windows operating system. We will open a notepad first. For opening a notepad, there are various ways. I will tell you the one way. What you do, so just click on the start here and just type here notepad. Here you will see a notepad. We will click it and new file will open. Now we will write some basic code here. As I have told you that whenever we will write an HTML code, we will start from HTML tag. So every tag will start from less than sign, then the name of the tag HTML, then the greater than sign. Now we have started a HTML code. Then enter. Then we will write a head part first. It is not important to write a code in a capital. We can even write in small characters also. Head. Then in head part we will write a title. We will use a title tag. Give the title. Now I have written the title tag. Now I will close the title line, as I already told you in a previous video that every open tag must be closed. Now to close the tag, first we will write less than symbol, then forward slash, then name of the tag, open tag. Now our head tag is complete. Now we will close the head tag. Now we will open the body tag. As I have told you earlier that body tag is where we actually see the content. So I have started the body tag. Now I will write some text. After completing the body part, I will close the body tag. Now after the body tag is completed, I will close the HTML tag, the last one. Now the code is complete. I have written the basic code. Now you know that how to write the HTML code. I have written the basic part. Now I will save the file. In order to save the file, now this is a notepad file, but I have to change it to HTML file. For that, what I will do is I will click on the file, then I will click on the save as, not save. If I will click on the save, it will save as a notepad file. It won't work. What I will do is save as, then I will select the location where I have to save that file, as my location is here. Now by default the extension is txt. What I will do is I have save as type all files, then I have write the name. Whatever you like the name, you will written here. I will write here my I will write first. I will short the name, first page. Now after that, after you have written your selected name, you have to put the dot, then you have to write an extension of the HTML file. Either you will write HTML or you will write HTML, both are same. So I will write the HTML. Now click on save. When you click on this file save, a new file has been created in your selected folder with some icon. Actually this icon is your default internet browser. Whatever browser installed in your system as default, that browser's icon will come. I have installed here Microsoft Edge, so Microsoft Edge icon has been displayed. Now to see the output, what code I have written, how it is displaying in a web page. For that, what I will do, I will just double click this file, this one. A file has been opened and I am see here what output has been given. I will show you. So first I have written HTML, then I have written head part. Here see, I have given then title tag. The title tag is displaying at here. See the upper left corner, here it is in my first page. I have written the title. Now whatever I have written in the body section is coming here. So students, now you know that how to write an HTML code. Here the process what I have done, you can recall this also. I have opened the notepad will appear. I have typed the HTML code, then I have clicked the save as and add the file name along with the extension, either HTML or HTML. Then I have clicked the save. After doing that, I have view and HTML file. Now you students, you know that how to create an HTML file. In today's lecture I have this is all we have done. In the next lecture we will continue our HTML practical. So students, if you have any queries regarding this video, you can comment your questions below or you can email us. Thank you and have a nice day.